Hi, and welcome to Raje for Life, a channel dedicated to sharing the inspiring life and legacy of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. We aim to bring his teachings and values to kids and families across the globe. We hope you have enjoyed the stories The Oath of Swarajya and Baraji Avaji Chikarnis available on this channel. In today's story, The Siege of Torna, Sharvari Tai will take us to Fort Torna to experience the wisdom and valor shown by Maharaj and his fellow Mauras in conquering the fort. Let's listen. Stay tuned for more performances, stories, and insights as we celebrate the spirit of Shivaji Maharaj.
Namaskar, I am Sharvari. In the previous story, The Oath of Swarajya, we saw that Shivaji Maharaj wanted to protect his people from the unfair rulers and create a place where everyone felt safe. His trusted friends also promised to help him. Shivaji was young, but he was already dreaming of creating a kingdom where everyone could live happily and freely. His mother Jizabai and his teacher Dadoji were teaching him leadership qualities, military tactics and guerrilla warfare to help him defeat the powerful rulers. 15-year-old Shivaji Maharaj took an oath to bring Swarajya or independence to his people. What Shivaji Maharaj needed was a strong place to begin his journey, a fort. Shivaji set his aim on a big, tall fort called Torna, known as Prachandagad, which means the massive fort. Torna fort was high up in the mountains, standing over 4,600 feet above sea level. It had strong walls and it was on steep cliffs. The fort was heavily guarded and many believed that it is impossible to conquer. Shivaji thought to himself, Torna fort is at an important location. Because of its location in the high mountain, it is easy to control the surrounding regions and the tradesmen passing through the area. Whoever controls Torna fort can watch over the surrounding lands and protect their kingdom from enemies. This fort will be an important win. He decided to capture Torna fort. It would be an important first step for Shivaji's ambition of establishing Swarajya. At that time, Torna was controlled by Adil Shah of Bijapur. Shivaji was smart and courageous. He knew that Adil Shah's soldiers were spread out across the region. Shivaji gathered a group of his loyal friends and soldiers known as the Mauras. These brave soldiers came from the local mountains, knew the land well, and were ready to fight for Shivaji's dream. They were also experts in guerrilla warfare. Guerrilla warfare was the art of surprise attack on unsuspecting armies. As Shivaji and the Mauras were fighting in their own homeland, they could use their knowledge of the local land and terrain for surprise attacks on the enemy. Adil Shah has a strong army, Shivaji told his Mauras. If we want to capture the fort with our small army, we would have to do it with some smart planning. We will have to look for ways to outsmart the enemy. Shivaji and his men planned the attack carefully. They decided to make the attack on a dark, moonless night to avoid being seen from the top of the fort. There were many dangers in the mission. Adil Shah's army was the main threat. The forest around the fort was also full of wild animals. In spite of all these dangers, Shivaji and his Maharaj decided to go ahead with the plan. They moved secretly through the dense, dark forests and quietly climbed up steep parts to reach the fort. Then they patiently waited for night to fall so they could surprise the guards. As night fell, they approached the fort. Shivaji carefully studied the walls. He noted where the soldiers stood on guard and the patterns of how they moved to keep watch on the fort. Shivaji decided to climb to the fort from the side closest to where the guards would not expect an attack. The Maurals used ropes to climb the steep rocks near the fort's walls, taking every step quietly so no one could hear them. It was very cold and the climb was difficult, but Shivaji's courage kept everyone going. When they reached the fort, they found a smaller hidden gate called the Koti Darwaza. It was not as well guarded. Shivaji signaled a small group of his men to take position silently. Then quickly and quietly they attacked the surprised guards at the doors. The surprise attack did not let the guards get ready to defend themselves. They were quickly defeated. The Maurals opened the gate from the inside for the others waiting outside. Once inside, the rest of Shivaji's men split into groups, moving quickly to capture different parts of the fort. Adil Shah's guards were caught off guard. They had not expected a surprise attack during the night. Before they could even realize what was happening, they were quickly defeated. By sunrise, Shivaji and his brave soldiers had captured Torna fort. With shouts of Har Har Mahadev, they raised the Maratha flag over the fort. Their bravery and confidence in their tactics had brought success. Shivaji stood at the top, looking out at the land below, feeling satisfied with his first big victory. As the Maurals explored the fort, they found a hidden treasure. These treasures helped Shivaji build and strengthen his army so he could protect more people and capture other forts. He even used some of it to build a new fort nearby called Rajgarh, which became a special place for him. People across the land heard about young Shivaji's bravery and felt inspired. They started to believe that they could live in free kingdom. Shivaji's capture of Torna fort was just a beginning of his journey to create Hindvi Swarajya, a kingdom for the people. It also worried Adil Shah, who began to see Shivaji as a rising danger. Even though he was young, Shivaji's courage combined with his brilliant use of guerrilla tactics showed him his ability to challenge even the strongest forces. The victory was achieved by Shivaji Maharaj's intelligent use of his army and resources. From that day on, Torna fort became a symbol of courage, hope and freedom. Torna always remained special to Shivaji Maharaj. His dream of a free kingdom grew stronger and stronger, and he went on to become one of the greatest kings in Indian history. The story of how Shivaji captured Torna fort shows us all that even the biggest challenges can be overcome with bravery, intelligence and a strong heart. Let's honor Shivaji's bravery and vision with a cheer of Jai Shivaji! Har Har Mahadev!